Well, the search continues for a man who robbed a North Spokane cannabis store, shooting a woman who works there in the process. Local cannabis stores are attracting lots of customers, and recently violent criminals seeking cash and drugs are using weapons to get what they want. So what steps are retailers taking to deter criminals while keeping their own employees safe? That's the question KXLY4's Kyle Simchuk asked. He's live outside Starbuds Cannabis, where that shooting happened last night. And Kyle, you spoke to employees there. Any update on the victim?
Well, yeah, Nadine, some good news. They tell me she is now at home and recovering. Now, local marijuana stores like this can sometimes be the target of criminals just because of what they have inside, drugs and cash. So we went around to some local stores today to find out how they're protecting their employees. It's not the first violent crime we've seen at local pot shops in recent months. In September, a man kidnapped Cameron Smith, an employee at Lucid Marijuana in Cheney, then killed him and dumped his body in a field. Last night, two armed men entered a pot store near Seattle, but hours earlier, right here in Spokane, a robber shot a woman who was working inside Starbuds Cannabis shop on East Francis.
Safety is our biggest thing. I mean, it's nerve-wracking leaving at night.
Shiloh Morgan owns Lucky Leaf in downtown Spokane. After hearing the news of last night's shooting, she couldn't help but think of her own employees.
It breaks my heart because these are my family that's here. You know, we have a lot of family that works, and I've gotten closer and closer to each one of my bud tenders. We always try to make sure there's two people at all times leaving.
Marijuana shops have more security than your average business. Here, 16 high-definition cameras provide eyes inside and out.
Cameras are required from Liquor Control Board. We probably have a little bit more than usual. We also have the gates that cover up the front door. The glass shatters, a huge alarm goes off.
Criminals are likely looking for cash and drugs, but Shiloh says her store's profits are tucked away in a safe and frequently hauled off site by armed guards.
Less money here in the building is what we like.
Shiloh wants criminals to know it's just not worth it. Not here or at any marijuana shop. Now, I did reach out to the Liquor and Cannabis Board to see if they document crimes that happen inside these marijuana shops. They told me they do not. They leave that up to local law enforcement. Now, as for the man who fired the shots inside this store, he was captured on video, but we have not yet received any photos or video from police. Reporting live in North Spokane, Kyle Simchuk, KXLY4 News.
All right, thank you, Kyle.